The dollar is flashing a huge signal right now, and it is absolutely melting down. It's at 100.296 at the moment. It's 6:30 a.m. It's Thursday, July 13th, and this is a crypto market update. We're seeing the dollar melt down, and it's flashing a signal right now that has only flashed a couple times before, and that was right at the beginning of the start of the bull market, clear bull market for crypto, where all the cryptos across the board are market wide melt up. And I'm going to show you what I'm seeing here with this signal, because we're seeing the vertical green prepare to buy soon right now. And it's July 13th. And what's crazy is if we look to July 13, 2020, right over here, like a week of July 13th. So the week of July 13th in 2020, we saw a break of this support over here. We saw a break like this, and we saw the 1 day prepare to buy soon flash. When the 1 day prepare to buy soon or the 1 day prepare to sell soon flashes, that could signify that it's a change of a trend or an acceleration of a trend. And especially if we look to the past, we can see, all right, well, when was the last time we've topped in the dollar and then we flashed a prepare to buy soon on the 1 day? That was back here. And the first prepare to buy soon, that's key. That was right here. The first prepare to buy soon that flashed was June of 2020. Then we look to the last time, May of 2017. That was the beginning of the dollar downtrend for like a year at the very least, and the beginning of the crypto melt up. It was the beginning of the crypto melt up. And we've been calling the dollar to a T ever since we called the top here back October 2022. We had called the dollar topped at 113 based off the Stargate signals. We're looking at the 3-week chart. We saw the sell warnings. We're following the trend line. We called it to a T. And you can check that on the TikTok. You can check that on YouTube. Look at the proof receipts, because we were. And this whole time here, every single kind of bottom to top to bottom to top, we've been calling it to a T as well too. And we had said in our video, I think last week or in our Sunday markets look ahead, that this is the week that it looks like the dollar was going to melt down. And that's what we're seeing. And we were saying for weeks and months that the third time that we come to test this, it's going to break down. That's what we're seeing as well too. So given that we see the prepare to buy soon on the 1 day, every single time the first 1 day prepare to buy soon that flashed started the bear market structure trend for the dollar in 2017 back here, 2020 over here. And then even if you look at the prepare to sell soons that flash as well too. And the reason why you're seeing all these drawings here is because I already recorded a video and my mic wasn't on. So that's why it's kind of messy right now. So I'm trying to work through it. But you see the prepare to sell soon that flash, the first one, that signified the end of the downtrend, the end of the sideways, and then it started our uptrend with the first prepare to sell soon. Just like back here, it signified the end of our downtrend and the start of our uptrend. Just like even back over here, the first prepare to sell soon that flash had signified the end of our sideways, and then we started going up. So given that we have a 1 day prepare to buy soon, the first one that we've seen in a bit, it's the start of our downtrend and the acceleration of our downtrend and the meltdown of the dollar. And we have a narrative to come up with it. So I think the dollar's melting down in preparation for August with BRICS, because ever since that BRICS announcement, we've seen the dollar go down, and there's always going to be a narrative to match it up. But this is wicked positive news for crypto, and you should be very excited. Should be very excited. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I'm personally greased up in leverage right now. Greased up across the board. In the VIP session last night, we went over some helpful tips for doing the FEMEX trading, leverage trading. Those are looking much nicer this morning, that's for sure. And I even added it onto it. So with the dollar, also, I had shared a video, I think it was last week. It was right here. So Bitcoin's on the brink. And let me show you my positions too. Greased up in leverage right now, like across the board. I'm in maybe too many positions at the moment, but I think we're going to see a market wide melt up, and I'm betting on it. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. If I'm wrong, I'll close it out. But hey, I think the momentum's to the upside for cryptos for the rest of this week. Sure looking like it, especially because we see the dollar melting down. We're seeing Bitcoin staying sturdy above 30K. If Bitcoin can get above 31,000, hold that support, these altcoins are going to take off. And I'll show you the altcoin charts and where we're sitting at for a potential altcoin season. Because we've been saying even in June that July was going to be fireworks. We saw from July 1st to July 3rd some fireworks, but then it cooled off. The fireworks cooled off and it was boring. But I think we're about to see some excitement again, some real big excitement. So let me go to that video I was sharing last week about the dollar. Because what we see in the dollar is 7 years up, and then we have like 2 cycles within the 7 years. So 3.5. And then we see 3 years hard down in the dollar, and then 5 years sideways. Then we repeat the pattern over again. So let me pull it up. So we see, and this is where all these drawings came in. Yep. So we see 3 years down in the dollar, 5 years sideways, 7 years up in the dollar. But then we see 3.5 year cycles. So you see the purple that comes in, that's 1. The purple that comes in again, that's 2. Then we top, we go down 3 years in the dollar, sideways 5 years in the dollar, and then we go up for 7 years in the dollar, but we see it split in half. You see the purple right there at 3.5 years, second purple right there, ending of the other 3.5 years. So 7 years total. 3 years down in the dollar hard. We go sideways for 5 years. Then we go up for 7 years. And halfway through, we see the purple. And then again, we saw the purple just right now, completing the 7 year cycle. And now we're getting ready to go 3 years hard down. So I believe a massive bull market until like 2025, end of 2025. And then 2026 to 2027, we see a bear market. And then we finish it off around 2027 to 2029. We finish off the overall bull market. And then we have some, a potential crisis 2029, 2030. That's what I'm thinking for the moment. But things change as new price data comes in. But we've been pretty on point until date. So if you notice that as well too, and you're watching here today, 1, make sure you're subscribed. But 2, leave a comment. Let me know if you've been tracking us for a bit. But yeah, so bond yields got rejected from that critical level. We're pulling down. We're on that trend line. It looks like we have more momentum to the downside here. So I think bond yields are going to pull down. Dollar looks very much like it's going to continue to melt down. We do have a gap around like 101.61. We could come up, fill that. And then if we do, I want to see us immediately reverse back down. So remember the formula, bond yields down, dollar down, then Bitcoin's usually up. And that's what we're seeing today. I was surprised we didn't see it yesterday, but we're seeing that today. Bitcoin's up because dollar down and bond yields are down. If we look at the stock market, we're making new highs today on this candle. And let's take a look at alt season, because we had said July is going to be fireworks and alt season. We're at the precipice of a huge alt season. And this is how we're going to gauge it. So if we look, we're on the 3-week chart, no prepare to sell soon. But if we look at the 2-week, we have a 2-week prepare to buy, sell soon. We have a 1-week prepare to sell soon, a sell tag. We have a 12-day prepare to sell soon, 10-day prepare to sell soon, 6-day, 5-day, 4-day, 3-day. And we just got the sell now a couple of days ago. And it looks like on a micro level, we're breaking the 786 or getting real close to it. So from this low to this high, we're like very close to the 786. We're a pinch away from breaking it, pulling down. Then we'd see the super guppy flip bearish, and then we're going to see a huge altcoin rally. That's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm greased up in leverage right now. So let's look at total crypto market cap and look at how we're holding this fib overlap zone. We're holding a key level. And right now it looks like we're going to come up, retest the 786 and potentially test these highs from back here in April, because the altcoins are going to start to pick up some momentum and pull it up. Same with Bitcoin as well too. If we look at the altcoins right now, go to the 12-hour chart, we're starting to make a new high we're retesting the highs from, I think, 369 to yesterday. So we're right at those highs. We have the momentum pulling up right now. Looks like we're going to test these highs from July 3rd. And I think we're going to break them to the upside, get above this key critical level, and then give a run for the money. It's going to be fast. We're going to move up 10, 15, 20% across the board for the altcoin market cap. That's what I'm thinking. Because right now we see the momentum's heading up. We're holding this critical support trend line like this. We have this one coming down as resistance, and we're at that breaking moment. We're at the firework moment. And right now we're seeing that on the 1-day chart, we're crossing up. Momentum's heading up in the CSI, and we're above that zero line. If we look at Bitcoin, we're maintaining above 30K nicely. We're holding this critical trend line support on the short term. We just need to come up, break above 31K, hold that support. If we can do that, altcoins across the board are going to melt up. But we're looking at the 12-hour chart for Bitcoin. We want to see us cross up in the TSI. We're like literally a pinch away. If we can see that MACD flip green and see that 12-hour TSI cross up and we're above the zero line, that means we're in positive bullish territory. Positive bullish territory. When we're below, we're in negative bearish territory. So us crossing up above the zero line is super bullish, and that could give us the momentum, especially with us on the stock RSI being above the 50 line. And if this can pull up as well too, that'll give us the momentum to get us above 31K. And that's what we need. We don't want to see Bitcoin come up here and then immediately get rejected, pull back down. That wouldn't look good, and it will pull the altcoins down with it, like a knee-jerk reaction. So we want to see us get above 31K, hold that support, even go sideways. It would be fine. We don't want to see a knee-jerk reaction back down. We look at XRP. We're at a critical point. So we see this trend line coming up like this, trend line coming up like that. We also have this trend line like this. So there's still room to pull down, like 45 and a half cents if Bitcoin were to do like a knee-jerk reaction type of thing. But we have the momentum on the 1 day starting to cross up here. TSI, MACD, kissing. We're seeing we're very close to a big move. And if we pull like this trend line coming down like that, we have like a day, 24 hours, 48 hours before we see a big move on XRP. Then this one kind of coming down like this. We saw support, resistance, support. We're seeing this coming down, kind of like a falling wedge on top of like the 1 day 200 moving average, I believe as well too. So like, yeah, we're ready to gear up. And we could just, it could be a pop up, then us pop right back down like this. And then we go, it's not just going to be a straight fire up. It could, but I don't think it would. I think we'd come back down. Usually we do, and then we go. So that's what I'm seeing there for XRP. Litecoin looks like it's going to have an absolute huge move. We're still on our XRP to Litecoin peer-to-peer trade that we took. Still doing well on that one. I think it's going to look even better. We have the momentum crossing up here. It's looking real nice. 12-hour chart. It's firing up. I think Litecoin's going to have a big day today and the rest of this week, leading up to maybe like a week before the halving or the first week of August. So it's Litecoin's time to shine. XLM right now has a 3-week buy now signal. It has a 1 month prepare to buy soon. It has a 3-week buy now signal, the same one that XRP was flashing back in like March when it pulled like a 50% move. So I'm thinking XLM might pull up to 15 cents by the end of July. You heard it here first. I'm seeing XLM going to 15 cents by the end of July because this candle closes in 17 days. We saw XRP go from like 35 cents, 36 cents up to like 52 cents, 55 cents on this 3-week buy now flash. Then when the candle closed, it kind of corrected back down. So that's what I'm expecting for Stellar. But across the board, market looks great. And, we're watching the key market drivers, the bond yields, the dollar, stock market, Bitcoin. And then based off those things, if those are all checking out based off the formula, then the altcoins should perform very well. And a lot of signs are pointing to that being the case. So I'm not going to be posting publicly for the next 3 to 5 days because I got personal stuff. My birthday's next week. I have some other things I got to take care of. So I'm not going to be posting publicly, but I will be posting updates in the Discord. So the link is in the bio. I'll put the link to the bio to the Discord. Come join it because I'll be keeping people updated in the Discord. I won't be posting publicly for the next like 3 to 5 days, but I will be updating in the Discord, especially because I believe there's going to be fireworks. So that's going to be it, guys. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Do you think we're going to melt down in the dollar or do you think we're going to have a bounce? How are you feeling? Do you think we're going to actually, this is a fake out for crypto? Do you think we're going to pull back down or do you think we're ready to fire up? You let me know. So I hope you guys have a good day and I'll see you in the Discord and in the next video.